Let's look to the race 3 highlights. In the front row of the grid was Cameron McLeod and Jake Camilleri, but we were watching always for Dan Gillison on that second row in the blue entry. He looked to the outside, very defensive by Cameron McLeod, holding to the inside down into turn 1. Jake Camilleri, he was holding on to that position, showing so much pace early on in this race, just like he did in race number 2. And Cameron McLeod was hoping to take the most of his opportunities out in front. Here was the over-under move by Dan Gillison. He unsettled Jake Camilleri into the final chicane and found himself on the inside, and that drag race down into turn 1 was won by the GT. And at that point in time, Curry was looking to go through with him as well. Camilleri probably had nightmares of race number 2 where he had that moment down at turn 1. There was the challenge for Curry as well, with the rear window starting to pop out. He copped the mechanical black flag. They retaped that up, and after the pit stops, this was the gap between the race leader and second, and the penalty of the additional time for Cam McLeod really put it to advantage of Dan Gillison. And other than a slight little moment with the back marker, which took 2 seconds out of his time, he was able to put his head down and get the job done. Was very cautious into the final corner as he went to pass Mamarella, decided to stay behind him and take the checkered flag and the race 3 win, as well as the fastest lap of the race and the fastest lap of the weekend, a 1:09.4. Exceptionally quick here at Sandown.